My name is Crystal Kerr. I grew up on the Sunshine Coast with my single mum and sister. We always supported each other and we all had a strong sense of belonging through our home environment. A home provides the feeling of security, contentment, and safety, together with love and happiness. My mother owned her own business in order to provide my sister and I a roof over our heads and a hot meal at dinner time. At a young age, my family experienced a tragedy. She was like a mother, a sister, a friend, and a companion, but suffered from an extreme case of mental illness, in which her decision to end her life had a huge impact on the meaning of family and friends. The feeling of home only grew stronger and helped us to appreciate each other more. Since this incident, I have wanted to pursue a career in psychology. I want to make a difference and help people to get the best quality of life. I applied to Griffith University in my final year at school and was accepted. I decided I wanted to gain more life experience and expand my networks before commencing my university studies, so I joined the Australian Defence Force Gap Year program. In semester 2, 2011, I commenced study at Griffith University with my family and friends, supporting me in all my future aspirations.
My name is Josh, and when I was 16, I moved out of home to pursue a higher education, leaving behind a very sick mother and 3 sisters. Mum had taken us to New Zealand so she could be with her family, but things were not good for me there. I didn't feel comfortable. Along with the new environment, I just wanted to come home. Mum was diagnosed with gallbladder cancer in early 2011, and she struggled to help me get to school and support me in studies. To make her recovery and my studies easier, I moved to Brisbane and lived with a family friend. Within 6 months of living there, I had moved out of that house because I did not feel at home. It was a tough time for me, but I managed to finish school. In 2011, things took a turn for the worse, and in late November, I found myself homeless. After a week, I began to couch hop between friends' homes before raising the funds to go home. Once I was back on my feet, I applied for university, and I am now studying my passion of journalism.
My name is Matthew. I graduated high school in 2008, aged 16. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. All I knew was that I was deeply interested in politics. In 2009, I started a Bachelor of Arts at UQ. They say the friends that you make in university are the ones you keep for life, but that was certainly not my experience. More than ever, I was distancing myself from others. Why? I was scared. Scared that somebody would ask the question I'd been dreading my whole life. Are you gay? I was directionless, apathetic in my studies, and most of all, alone. Then one day, I had had enough, and I stopped lying. And everything changed. The friends I had became closer. Things became clearer. I decided on what I wanted to do with my life, journalism, and enrolled here at Griffith. A fresh start, new friends, and love. I'm 20 now, and things have never been brighter.
My name is Emma, and I grew up on a farm in a small rural New South Wales town. My mum and dad both came from working class single parent families. My parents never had the opportunity to go to university, and when I showed interest, they always said they would find a way. I was more of an academic than a farm worker and didn't want to follow the traditional path that most of my family did. However, I never really knew what I wanted to do. I got through school with good grades and enrolled into Griffith on the Gold Coast. I then deferred, fled my small town, and moved to Europe as an exchange student for a year. People from my town didn't do things like that. Most of them never left my hometown. In this time, I contemplated my passions, learnt a new language, and discovered that journalism was what I wanted to do. But during my year away, my own friends became so foreign and unfamiliar to me. I just didn't fit anymore. To belong is to have the right personal or social qualities to be a member of a particular group. But here I was with a whole world of experience and stories to tell, and I couldn't even hold a conversation with my closest friends. The thought of staying in a town with very little opportunity drove me to transfer to Brisbane, 2 hours from my town. Here I met like-minded people, discovered a different outlook on life, and coming to university in Brisbane was the fresh start that I needed to finding my true sense of self and place.